Hello?
Good morning. Welcome to episode 51 with Comic Book. They've been here for our anniversary episode where we had like 3 hours of streaming. Today is just Andrew, and we're here to have some good fun and probably, have some Spider-Man talks as well, which I'm personally excited to do, especially seeing how Sony has dropped the ball multiple times. Just kidding. That being said, guys, if you haven't already, collect the Crypt profile. Let's go ahead and repost the stream, get into all of it, all that good stuff. We got giveaways for you guys as well. That's above my pay grade, though. So I got to check in with the man, got to check in with him first, talk to him how he's doing. Buddha, how are we doing today?
I'm doing good. I think we borked the live stream, though, Chris.
Dude, no, I've been checking it nonstop. I think Twitter decided that we are not super cool. So it's going.
It's going, there. But when you look at the feed, it links to comicbook.com and not the broadcast.
Yeah, I have no idea.
So we're going to have like 95 viewers today, maybe. We'll see. Go ahead and retweet the broadcast so we can actually get this in front of our audience here. Whoops. Anyways, thanks for joining us. We've got a very punctual stream today because my shit is wrong direction. I got my bags packed. I'm leaving for New York in like exactly an hour. So let's get this show on the road, man. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking.
It's because of the title. It's because
because someone put comicbook.com in the stream title.
Back in the day, I used to have like somebody put a sexy title in the GC, and then I would just copy and paste it there. Now I just take the name that we're calling the Twitter space. That didn't work today. That was
ruined.
Yeah.
Is there any way we can change it or no?
Like the word .dot .com. That's working. Hey, Andrew, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? Nice to see you.
This is a disaster, guys. What is happening? Hello, everybody. We weren't supposed to say Spider-Man yet. It was just supposed to be a big reveal, but
whoops.
Well, it wasn't supposed to be anything, but it would have been cool.
Nice.
Thanks, Sansa.
I was talking about Spider-Man in general, bro. Why do we have to?
Yeah, we'll keep it high level. The audience, the smart ones will pick it up, but
well, hey, I just edited my posts, and it links back to the stream. So
look at us.
Let's go.
I still love comicbook.com. I just did a space. And we're all good. So if anyone wants to do that for Collect the Crypt profile, then we can, not.
Hey, we're back. I fixed it.
All right. Good job.
We know what we're doing. We're doing.
This is why I get paid the big bucks to figure it out.
Oh, wow. And look, we have people joining us now because they don't think they're hot linked to the website. Anyway.
Hey, Andrew, guess what? That means most people missed that part. So we're all good.
Yeah.
Also, but I do have a little personal exciting note as well. For the beginning of August, I have a date night with my wife, and I found this private cinema thing. It's a little pricey, but it's basically, private cinema. You rent out a 2-4 person seat, or you can rent out 6, 12, 20, whatever. I did 2, 4 because that's all I need. And you get to pick from today's movies. So I picked Spider-Man, the brand new movie coming out August 2nd. I get to watch it in my own private theater.
That's pretty cool.
The only downside is I got to go to the city, but worth it, bro. Like,
I gotta go to the city.
I gotta go to the city. I'm like, should we dress up? I feel like if we don't dress up, we're being peasants. So I'm very excited about that. Personally,
You're gonna do that and not go to the event that my man is putting on in that same city? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, this is bullshit.
I literally can't walk right now. Are you really gonna do this to me?
Oh yeah,
Really
I don't want you anywhere near my event when you got that ass to mouth disease. So.
It's hand, foot, mouth disease, you motherfucker.
Whatever it's called.
It's hand, foot, mouth disease. It's for kids. And my son just breathed into my face and gave it to me. That little bastard.
He's all, you're a bitch, Dad. You're not going.
Anyway, I'm very excited to get in today. But no, seriously, we checked in with Buddha, Andrew. We checked in with you, Chris. How you doing, man?
Dude, I've been pulling weeds in the yard, old man strength, kind of like dad power stuff lately. I fucking in mid 90-degree weather, just direct heat, have my little straw hat on, just raking up fucking stuff. I'm about to make a beautiful garden on the side of my house, or a little putting green, one or the other. But definitely no more weeds, unless I put weed there, and that would be a different weed. Anyway, that's how I'm doing. What happened?
Did someone get the gotcha release? I was just kidding.
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy.
I just got upgraded to first class on my flight to New York.
Look at you.
Look at you.
Damn.
Thank God it's a 45-minute flight, and I get to sit in a comfy seat.
Just keep the whiskey going the whole time.
Oh, is it free drinks?
Yeah. And once they pour one, they'll just keep topping you off because they're like, we're about to land. Like, we better do something. Like, you're going to get to elevation and then land. So they'll give you like 3 whiskeys.
Yeah, I mean, I've flown to New York, but just never first class. Oh, wow. I'm gonna change up on my day ones now, dude. I'm flying fucking first class.
Dude, ask them for warm nuts and whiskey before you take off.
Like, I'll have a hot towel, please, for my ass.
First of all, it's not even real first class. Let's be real here. Okay,
That's right.
It's like economy plus with the fancy mustache and glasses disguise. That's what it is. Can we just be real here? Because I know you didn't get the international first class treatment here. Okay,
he has his own room. It's like a little cubby. You can sleep in it.
Yeah. But anyway, this is exactly the type of outfit that you want to hear when we're here to talk about comicbook.com. But Bert, before we even get there, we got some pack battles to do, I believe. Buddha.
Dude, you know what? I have an idea, and I want to throw it over to Andrew because we plan everything ahead of the stream. You know, we've got a nice meticulous list we're adhering to.
Totally.
What if we tease some alpha on comicbook.com and then we do catch and release over there? What do you think about that?
I don't even know what that means.
Good.
Over where?
Over on vending.comicbook.com.
Oh, see, now I'm clocking. Okay. Nice. So we have to do the big reveal. Let me do a big reveal for the audience. Is everyone paying attention? All right. We're going to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom! Listen. Today is a big day for everybody in the world, honestly. Because it's the start of Spider-Man Summer, okay?
Yes, it is.
Spider-Man Summer is something that we all just made up, but it's really big. It's massive. We have this gotcha machine with this company called Collector Crypt, if you're familiar. We've
Sounds like scammers.
Well, that's a whole nother thread. Just kidding. Vending.comicbook.com. We have a Spider-Man gotcha machine. We've been curating slabs with our friends over at Collector Crypt for weeks. Joe hasn't slept in months. It's been a massive effort.
We have a fifth man on stage.
It's late, but not too late, right? I missed the reveal though.
This is
you
Spider-Man,
did.
everybody.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
it. Yeah,
Welcome.
That's
Yes.
the best bed head I've ever seen, my
I
man.
know.
I told you
it's
Tom
mostly
Holland was joining us. Here he
Tourette's
is.
Just dealing with Andrew all the time. I'm just pulling my hair out all the time. but-
Yo, that's crazy. So this is the editorial director of Comic Book. This
Hell
is the
yeah.
real expert,
right.
expert on
right.
all fan economies.
That's right.
So we're happy to have him here. So Ben, I was just telling the audience, we have this amazing new Spider-Man gotcha machine. It is
That's right.
live at
It's live.
vending.comicbook.com.
That's right.
And you can pull the machine and you can get a bunch of Spider-Man stuff, and it's amazing.
Curated by the editorial team and some of our friends. So
And Joe,
Joe,
And
yeah.
Joe.
and Joe, who is also apparently Tom Holland's biggest fan because he's been trying to get me to set him up to interview Tom Holland instead of our actual talent at comicbook.com. So
yeah, Joe hits our group chat like every day.
yeah,
Yo, can I meet with Tom?
yeah,
Can you?
Get Tom on the line for me.
yeah.
Yeah, which Ben could do, by the way. Ben's,
He
but
I mean, apparently though, like they grew up in the same city or something. He
Oh,
was
wow.
telling me, so that's why.
Oh yeah,
he's
because
so,
they're
like,
both British blokes.
yeah,
huh?
yeah. So he's like, that's
Mm.
partially why he's like obsessed with him beyond the fact he's a huge star and plays Spider-Man. But
Nice.
yeah,
okay.
Well.
So the plan. So Base Buddha had a plan for us.
I did.
Yes.
So
I'm
normally-
in. I'm in.
All right, so I'm gonna walk you through this thing we call catch and release, right? Andrew, right?
Okay.
Ben, you guys see this? You hear about this? You listening?
Yeah. We're listening.
So, catch and release is a nice game we like to play. We do a pack battle on the gotcha machine. The top two best pulls win. You get bragging rights. You also get to give your winnings away. How fun is that? The lowest two pulls get tossed back into the gotcha machine, and we play catch and release. And what that means is anyone in our audience that catches the card or the comic book that we tossed back, they get themselves $250. And I have to say it like that every time. So, what do you think?
let's do it.
Let's do
Alright,
it.
so
Yeah. I'm super media trained, but you guys didn't even prepare me for this. I'm just coming in cold.
Yeah,
I didn't prepare for it either. It just came to my mind. So,
Got it.
Yeah.
That's how we do things. Let's go. All right.
all right,
usually how
I'm
it goes.
going to the comic book machine. All right, catch and release. We're doing it a little bit differently this time, folks.
We're gonna have to keep bringing Ben back every time we change scenes.
That's okay.
Also, real quick, a rundown of the giveaways we have for you today. You rip 3 packs of any kind on Collector Crypt, because I don't think I can see the comicbook.com ones. Anyways, rip 3 packs of any kind in the next hour. You get yourself entered into a chance to win $100. We're gonna pick 3 winners from that. If you retweet the stream, the one that we fixed, with the people appearing now, we're gonna pick 2 winners, and you are gonna win the top 2 prizes from this Spider-Man vending machine. What else did I miss?
just for the people, because I'm going to be honest, I had a hard time. I am having a hard time finding it. I'm at comicbook.com, but I can't find my way to Gotcha. So just
Yeah,
for the
so go
people who
to-
are going to find their way there, where do they go?
Yeah, so go to vending.comicbook.com. We've been making a few changes on the front end of the site, so it may have
Thank
may have
you.
dropped off there, but vending.comicbook.com.
All right, I got
It is the play button on the homepage, though. It is the play button.
Yeah, I think they may have changed the menu today a bit, so it may not be there.
Oh, we pushing the menu. We pushing the
Yeah.
menu live. Okay. Thank you for the feedback. We will get that fixed.
Yeah, you're right on
No
that.
problem. Man, I
Vending.comicbook.com, people.
That's it.
Yeah. And for anyone that doesn't know how to spell vending, it is VENDING
Thank
dot
you.
comicbook.com.
Thank
If you don't know how to spell comic book, that's the skill issue on your part. So
Totally.
yeah, and here we are. I mean, I love how Andrew's talking about getting media trained. Meanwhile,
Speaking of not being media trained, we got Easy in the back. Are we bringing Easy up? Is that a thing that I'm supposed to be clicking on?
No, we're not bringing Easy up.
Who the hell's Easy?
Why is Easy here? Get out of here, Easy.
Different Easy. I don't know. I see the letters E and Z, and
that's our quant today. That's our quant.
Easy, you can hang out backstage, but it's a little crowded up here, pal.
Yeah, easy. You're our quant. You're our backstage quant today, my man. So just get comfortable. You're the guy in the chair. Some might say. You know.
Okay.
Sometimes.
All right.
Shout out to our little Ned Lees.
Yeah.
So before we get into this, man, I have a couple of questions, right? First of all, what are some of these top hits in this machine? Why don't you walk us through some of these prizes? In the
I mean,
$50
Ben
guide?
is most equipped to do that. At the top right, I mean, so like the top right, that's the first appearance Spider-Man.
Wow.
So like first issue back in 1963. And honestly, like I don't know, Ben maybe knows more than me, like how many of those are still like active, graded in circulation. But you can see here they're 0.5s, and they're still worth a lot of money. And that's pretty cool. That's what I love about this stuff, even more than Pokemon cards, because Pokemon is like, vintage. We're talking about the 90s, but like, vintage here, we're talking about the 50s and 60s, which is really cool. Ben, I don't know.
Yeah, there's definitely cool stuff in here. So like in the original comic book machine, we did have the first appearance of Spider-Man. That one was in sorry, I'm moving my tabs around. Action Fantasy 15. So that one, there's a 2.0 in the original machine. These ones that are in the legendary tier of the Spider-Man machine that are 0.5s are actually the number one. Like it's the Amazing Spider-Man #1. So it's the first entry in a solo Spider-Man comic. So those are obviously, the quality on those ones, the score is low, but that's why we're able to get them. And it's still like an amazing piece of history. Some of these other ones are like the first appearance of Green Goblin. And then I think Doctor Strange, I think the second one is just a Doctor Strange appearance. It's not like the first appearance of Doctor Strange, but it's the first time those two characters, which are like, obviously very close in the comics and have a lot of overlap, their first appearances as well. So a lot of it does boil down to like first appearances and stuff, but even in the like, in the $25 like machine, I have right here, let's see if I can pivot my camera, the Amazing Spider-Man #300. That was like a Todd McFarlane cover. Like I have that one over here, like in my own kind of case and stuff like that. So, that's kind of a quintessential one because that's the first official appearance of Venom. He was like teased a bit in the previous one, but that's like the first real like appearance of him. And
the other thing that we've gone deep on this machine specifically that we weren't doing before is a bunch of Spider-Man and Marvel TCG. Yeah. So if you scroll down, like you'll see there's a ton of Spider-Man TCG in here, and
there's also this
it's
autograph.
Really, really cool. Yeah.
A
bunch of autographs.
There's an autograph card with like Andrew Garfield, who obviously played Spider-Man in the Amazing Spider-Man movies from, about a decade ago and stuff. So there's some really, really cool cards, and some of them are TCG and some of them are just straight up like collector cards.
Who's this guy on the left here, Ben? Is this a villain? Is this a good guy? Who's this?
Wait, which one is? Which one am I looking at?
This 9.8 here, Amazing Spider-Man 1988.
Let me take a gander at that one. Get a little bit closer.
Shooting some laser beams from his hands.
Oh yeah.
That's a Spider-Man that's bullish on crypto, man.
Laser beam man.
I don't know that one. I don't know if I've ever seen that character before, to be honest.
These guys are cool.
Yeah, that's one of the things that's like really cool about both of our machines is like, even if you like pull something and like some of the coolest stuff I feel like I've pulled isn't necessarily even the stuff that's worth the most. Obviously you want to get stuff that's worth a lot and things, but I pulled some just like really cool Avengers comics from like the late 70s that just had amazing artwork, like super vintage, cool artwork. And there's definitely some of that here. You guys are already queuing on it with that, with that 9.8 one. It's like just like weird stuff that like you want to hang it on your wall or you have a shelf or something. That's like the artwork is so cool, and some of it's kind of lost to time because it's not the first appearance of the Hulk or something, so people don't see those as much.
And I'm wondering too, like, how long did this comic book have to sit in someone's house before the company CGC even became a company, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think they were around in 1963 grading comic books. I don't think the idea to get a comic book graded was something that was being talked about at the time.
No, and it's like, it's kind of depressing when I know we all have this where we like look back on our childhood and we're like, we should have hung on to that and we should have hung on to that. But like I hung on to maybe a little bit more than a lot of people, but like, we were just in the habit of like, I want this next thing. And so I'm going to trade in this comic that was worth a certain amount of money. And I'd get like 50% back from, the comic retailer or whatever. And I understand that. They have their business to run and everything. And, we have great relationships with all of them and everything. So I get that's the business model, but it would have been amazing if I could have elevated the value of those things with some kind of like grading service at the time, because I took really good care of my stuff. So I would assume that, you know, in a more modern environment, some of that would be worth some real money.
And I kept all my stuff, and then I paid tens of thousands of dollars probably over the years to keep it, and it's not worth shit. So
yeah, well, okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
you could take the wrong horse. You could
Yeah,
take the wrong
you
horse.
you only keep the ones that are
Yeah.
that are
The thing
piece of
that's
shit.
annoying about my story is like my dad and I collected together, and he used to collect coins, which like graded coins, right? Like that's like, this is the evolution of that. And like he still sold a bunch of it for like less than he probably should have. And I was like, man, we were like in this together. It wasn't like mom just showed up and, you know, got rid of it or something like that. It's like, you should have known. You should have known some of that was going to be worth something. But
yeah.
I want to see graded coins in a gotcha ASAP, man.
Yeah.
Like
Damn.
that was
Or stamps.
that
Yeah.
was my retail therapy during
On-chain
COVID, was
stamps.
collecting silver
Yeah.
coins. And back at, you know, at the time they were like $20 a piece or something.
Yeah.
I'm just like sitting at home and nothing to do. I got a little stimmy from the government. I started buying silver.
yeah.
Uh,
It's funny, like my dad
Makes
talks to me
sense.
about coins and he's like, this is a Buffalo head nickel from this print run and
Mhm.
stuff. And I'm like, is this what I sound like when I talk about this
oh, it
cover was Todd
definitely is.
McFarlane's first appearance of
Without a doubt.
The little
Yeah.
blue book that opens, and it's got all the little empty spots where you got to collect them all.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, real quick. And Cowabunga is saying something, you know, you can't even read the comic book. I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, there are like an online scanner or of some sort, or online versions of the comic that you can read, so that you can actually read it, or whatever. And so it's not as much about that as much as it is proving the value of the comic itself. You know, PSA doesn't grade comics as far as I remember, right? They don't, or they do?
Not as PSA. I'm not sure which of all of those companies, to be honest, are like kind of like own each other now and stuff, because a lot of them were bought up. But yeah, PSA wasn't. It's usually CGC, and then the other one is CGA, Comics Grading Authority, I think.
Oh, okay.
Or C.
Speaking of comics,
CBCS.
let's rip some packs. So we got some catch and release to get into, and we'll pick up this combo
it.
in a moment.
Yep, all good.
Pull one.
All right,
Let's
I'm
see it.
ripping. I'm ripping from the $50 pack here, and we are going to pull. You know, Amazing Spider-Man OG would be nice, but I did see. Hang on, did I just? Oh, here we go. I want this Hulk one, dude. I want the
Yeah,
premiere issue of the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, it's
please.
sick.
So cool. And this lizard dude is an absolute menace. That would be a cool one to have too. Let's see what we get. Use balance. Oh yeah. Cue the. Oh, this is such a cool animation.
Oh, I love that.
Whoa.
Dang.
Nice.
Okay, that's
That was-
awesome.
That was the best one I've seen. Oh shit.
Usually it only plays once when the blockchain's running super fast. Sometimes the blockchain's
Yeah, we
slow.
playing.
It could be a skill issue too. My computer's been slow all day.
Yeah, it's that Pittsburgh
It's
internet.
that
right
Pittsburgh internet. Yeah, it's too
there. The
hot.
London of America.
Just waiting on him to.
I QA'd this shit for hours this morning and it worked perfectly.
I actually, but yeah, I pulled one actually right before this too, and it worked. So
Guys, I'm sure it's a skill issue here. I could. It's just grabbing the good one for me. Hang on, it's just
That's
grabbing the
it.
good one.
it's like, do I give him that 0.5 Spider-Man?
I'm gonna fix this, you guys, because it's whack for this to be like continuing like to go. Like we need
No,
to
I
have
think
we need to have like a feature film that plays if it's too long.
Look,
I
it
agree.
prompted me for a signature, and I clicked on the animation before it popped. That's a skill issue. Hang on. Look,
Should I
there
do
it
a
goes.
legendary?
Confirm. Oh,
Or you
fuck!
got
I
yours?
just pulled a $25 pack. This
Oh,
one doesn't
wait a
count. We'll
second.
just
Is
give it
that
away.
because you did Phantom and you didn't confirm the signature in the other window?
Yes, exactly.
Dude.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm not gonna take the fall for your mistake.
Nah, it
Doc-
was right.
All right, hang on. I pulled from the wrong machine too, so I want to do over.
All right. This is like the fucking. We'll do it live.
Yeah, doesn't count.
We'll do it live.
Yeah. This is gonna be really embarrassing though if it then plays another 5 times in that
Yeah,
one.
there you go.
Okay,
Nice.
dude, I got a 9.8. That's another cool thing about
Let's
these grades is like
go.
you don't
Yeah.
see a 9.8 on a card, right?
That
It's
is a
like
good one, yeah.
comic book specific. So this is a pretty damn good version of
It is.
Spider-Man 2099 here.
Yep.
Valued at $49. Beat that.
Beat that.
Mhm.
I mean, the way I think about these things personally, like my personal collection, like obviously Pokemon cards, TCG is hot. And I think a part of why it's hot is it's so much easier to deal with the tiny little cards. For you guys, logistics and operations wise, and just like the whole industry, it like comics are much bigger, obviously more expensive to ship. But you guys brought up silver before. Like in my mind, these are hard assets. So like I have this new thing. It's called my Solana Discipline wallet. I don't do any meme coins there. I don't do any speculation. I'm like acquiring things that I would hold for like 2 decades in that wallet. And so like this is a part of like my thesis of like, hey, like the dollar is not looking good. I don't know where this stuff is fiat is going, but I feel pretty comfortable having some value stored in these things. That's my personal opinion, independent of like my role with comic book or anything that, you know.
NFA, but ate the fat bag of comic books.
Yeah.
Or just like think about this stuff as like, hey, like these are like what do you see as a hard asset that you can keep in a Solana wallet and pass down to your children? That's my discipline wallet.
Yeah.
I told you 2 days ago not to have kids when my kid was screaming at me while you and I were trying to have a drink. My kid knows Andrew from a very funny story that I told her about Andrew.
Which is relevant, actually.
Yeah, it is, because it's related to this whole initiative we have on. But yeah, I told him, I was like, love kids, don't have them.
No, you're supposed to tell them. I was setting you up to tell them.
Oh, you want me to tell the story?
Well, it's not a big deal. I was chilling on a yacht with this guy Dakota over here in Miami. That's the base of it, and then I was on the phone with him.
No. So then my daughter was asking who Andrew was, and I had told someone else that Andrew had a few drinks on a yacht in Miami.
Oh shit!
Oh no!
My daughter, who was 5 yesterday, was like, "Oh, that Andrew, the one that drank all the Pepsis on the boat?" And I was like, "Yeah, exactly."
Drinking Pepsi and ripping packs.
Pepsi and yachts.
Yeah.
You know, that's what
Andrew
we do.
thought I worked at CoinFlow when I walked up to talk to him the first time when we were.
Well, it was on the
actually.
CoinFlow boat. It was the CoinFlow boat, and this guy hides behind the PFP, so I don't even. I'd never seen his face.
Yeah.
All right, Sansa, get to ripping.
Yeah. Sorry, we're.
Yeah, no, don't worry. I won't make the same mistake. I'm gonna use my Apple Pay. No, I'm just kidding. We don't use real money for this kind of thing.
You better click that confirm button. Good boy.
Oh,
there we go.
Let's go.
No.
Yo. This is the Spider-Man and Friends machine, by the way. We didn't mention that. This is a Spider-Man and Friends machine, but it's almost entirely Spider-Man stuff. We promise.
Dude,
But that's gonna be a gift, right? That's gonna be a giveaway.
Yeah, that's
No doubt.
someone's getting Spider-Man versus Superman.
No.
Or, excuse me, the Hulk versus Superman.
The artwork
Is
on that
this-
is just dope.
Oh
too.
wait, no, this isn't a Hulk universe or anything like that. That's that's not Wolverine. That's
DC, bro.
Yeah, Superman's in there. I think they've been doing some of these crossovers lately between the two companies, and so they kind of have the old school like Kingdom Come almost looking Superman there, and Hulk.
You know what I was thinking of? Sorry, Planet Hulk. That's
Yeah,
what
I was
Oh,
thinking
yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I was yeah.
Dude, what a time to be alive. Imagine it's like 1978. You're just like making up fucking comic book ideas, and like it's totally virgin soil for you to make up whatever the hell you want.
It's funny when you think about that too, like Spider-Man just in general. It's like, and then how they like would iterate, like Stan Lee and those guys just iterated on him, and it's like, okay, well, what if this person had, I don't know, spider powers, and like he's in New York.
Now he's gonna fight a lizard. And,
Yeah, exactly.
Next week he's gonna fight a dragon.
All right, it's up to me to pull a absolute schmuck ass result here, and that's gonna make it so somebody else can win that awesome Hulk versus Superman.
Did
So,
we scare Andrew away?
we didn't. He's just hiding.
No, I just had to get my DoorDash.
Yeah, he had to do.
Oh,
that.
what are you eating?
Nefarious work, buddy.
It's Chinese food.
Nice.
Beautiful. All right, I'm going to sign this
I
transaction.
cannot get over this animation. Is this Higgsfield?
You
No.
cannot know my
real.
trade
That's not a
secrets.
real- Look at that.
Oh,
Ooh,
classic
nice.
Chris pull, buddy.
That is a
Cool.
absolute on brand pull. But it's
Okay, hang on.
super
I need
spicy.
No,
to,
it's
I
sick.
need a
It's
screenshot
sick.
of this because it's definitely the loser. 2024 #1 Spider-Man PSA 9 Tops C. Ladies and gentlemen, in the back in the grass, channel of Discord. And for those of you watching here, if you pull this comic book from the $50 comic book Spider-Man gotcha machine, you're going to go home with $250. Amazing. Point.
They don't know what I just did, though. They don't know. They don't know what catch and release is. So here we go. Just it wasn't a fish. It was a Spider-Man. I just threw it back in there. So you're all good. Oh, also I should confirm that transaction. Okay. Go
All
fight.
right, so
Yo,
for
you're
those of you
killing me.
watching,
Confirm these transactions. Confirm it fast. Our product is
vending.comicbook.com.
fast.
Yeah. The guys on the live stream, not fast. The product, fast. There we go.
Yeah.
My spidey senses are tingling. I think we're gonna have a winner on this one. Let's see. Andrew or Ben? Are you guys trying to rip a pack? Share your screen. We'll get one more going.
You go for it, Andrew.
Yeah, I'll rip a pack. Give me a second because you guys wanted to make my screen square.
You
Hey,
guys only
I-
me.
I need to have the comments addressed because everyone's like going through it. Even Joe, sweetheart Joe, hopped in and clarified. They're asking about are the comics in Collector Crips Ball? Are they? How does this work for it being working hand in hand, comic book and Collector Crip? Can we explain that real quick while we do this poll?
Well, I mean, Collector Crypt is our go-to-market partner on this machine, and so we are basically built on top of Collector Crypt infrastructure.
There you go.
I mean, there you go. Yeah. So
They're saying,
it's
what's the address to the physical location so that we can?
the
Yeah.
address to the physical location? You can come. You can come hang out with me in Miami.
There you go.
I'll give you an address in Miami. We can hang out. Go.
They
to the
won't
bar.
even tell me the address to the vault. So good luck getting that, bud.
Oh, they want the address to the vault.
Yeah.
No sirree. No sirree.
I hit up Twom last week and I was like, hey, I think it'd be great content as we, establish more of our inventory in OmniVault. Like, let's get some content in there. Let's like walk around and film it. And Twom's like, fuck no, you're not bringing a camera into OmniVault.
Yeah, smart man.
All right, rip a pack. We'll
smart
determine what
leader.
the second catch and release is, and then we'll get back into some Spider-Man banter.
All right, you guys seeing what I'm seeing?
I'm seeing
All right, you guys about to see my CVV code?
I'm seeing a buddy.
About to see my CVV
use a
code?
credit
It's
card
a
instead of
temporary
Wait,
card.
you
Well,
bought
yeah.
a $25 pack though, so you're definitely not going to win. Just so you know.
What do you mean?
Oh, you're supposed to buy
Oh,
a
was it-
$50 pack.
Listen, this is my
Or-
this is
or
my
you'll
stream.
just, like,
This is my
super
stream. This is my
That's
stream.
pretty good. 22 out of 25 is not bad.
I'll tell you
Okay.
what,
Way better.
we'll do one of each. So
Yeah. Listen, I'm just here to rip.
Yeah.
sell that
Okay.
back so we can do the catch and release.
Okay, I'll sell it back.
So if you catch this Dr. Octopus PSA 9 from the $25
you guys see how fast that sellback was?
Dude.
Mm.
You know, that's what I'm talking about. Anyway, sorry to interrupt you, Mr. Bates Buddha.
I forgive you. So we've got a $25 gotcha giveaway and a $50 gotcha giveaway. The Chrome Marvel Spider-Man is the first catch and release. You can find that in the $50 Epic machine. The Dr. Octopus PSA 9 from 2024 from the $25 machine is the other catch and release here.
Beautiful.
Honestly, like, it's just so I love these cards so much. A hollow foil, like, I don't even care that it's only worth $26. Like, this is something that I will keep. Well, obviously not this one because this is for the crowd, but like, this is just why I like this category of assets. Like, I feel like this is going to be super valuable in 20, 50, 60, like,
Bro,
and
94.
this is
90. It's crazy.
That's
It's
what
like
I'm
somebody
saying.
got that card and they held on to it all this time. And then they hear these little Zoomer ass kids talking about vintage Pokemon and
Yeah, exactly. I know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Totally.
So that means that Sansa's Hulk versus Superman and my Spider-Man 2099 will be our prizes for the retweet winners today.
Sweet.
Indeed.
I know we got guys in the comments that are saying that they need to win something. So go earn your win.
Also, I have some intel, Sansa, from Angel, who said, here's a list of all the fucking bots participating in your retweet the stream
Whoa!
thing today. Do
Yeah.
not award them prizes. And I don't know, he's come with some receipts, pal. So
Dang, heads up. Names will be
Listen,
named. Let's do
I will
it.
not name names. However, I reserve the right to scrutinize the winners.
Look,
Nice.
at this point, I'm just gonna purge the entire chat and just start over all over again. On
There you go.
that's-
Our only filter is denouncing North Korea right now. Like that is our only.
Oh yeah. So in order to win a prize, you have to say Kim Jong Un is a bastard.
You have to risk your life if you're actually out there trying to, spend your time on back in the grass.
Hey, real quick, in the spirit of the Spider-Man talks, how are you guys feeling about as comic book, lovers, how the movies are adapting to everything that they're bringing into? I personally love, I'm not a comic book, loyalist, but I do love how I'm finding out about different comic books through the movies myself, where they introduce a new power or feature or whatever you want to call it. And then it kind of brings me back to the comic books whenever I look it up, and I think that's really cool. But I've always wondered how do comic book lovers feel about it, because they kind of experience the opposite, and it might not play out the way they want to. So I'm just curious what you guys' takes on that are.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I've basically built my career the last 20 years sort of riding, I guess, the wave of comic book movies coming into sort of pop culture and doing exactly what you're talking about. And for me, I would say on average, it's like more fulfilling to see people getting to get introduced to characters that I loved as a kid that might not be Spider-Man or might not be, Wonder Woman or something. Like some of the sort of secondary characters that are appearing in these movies that were really, really cool characters, but, aren't on the covers and stuff. So from a sort of like holistic standpoint, I think it's awesome. I do understand sometimes, though, why comic books in particular are one of those safe spaces that kids, may have grown up in. And that may have been where they felt like they had community at the comic book store. And now all these other people are crowding in there and they have opinions on it. And the characters aren't exactly how they envisioned. But I think kind of like what you guys were saying earlier, I mean, it's just like, what a time to be alive to have the options, though, of getting to see some good versions and some bad versions of these things. But, I liked every Superman movie that's come out in the last 15 years. Like I've liked them all for different reasons. And, I think it's a better scenario than it is a detraction, even in the ones that don't turn out the way that I would have envisioned or something like that. But
two movies
Real
come to
quick,
mind for me.
we have a winner for Catch and Release.
oh,
Which one?
Sylvain has caught the Topps Chrome Marvel Spider-Man and
Was
takes
that 50 or 25?
$150, meaning the Dr. Octopus in PSA 9 from the $25 gotcha machine is remaining. Thank you for the interruption. My apologies.
No, I was just gonna say that the movies I remember that it was cool to see that they were bringing us something that I'd only seen in comic books or cartoons or whatever, and they were doing the live action movie. In high school, I had a little Sony Vaio laptop, and I had the ripped version of Spider-Man before it came out.
yeah.
In class and watch it, and I was the coolest fucking guy because of that. But it was dope seeing Spider-Man like really, really CG'd up. Because prior to that, like nobody was tired of CG movies at that point, right?
Yep.
And then the other one was Transformers.
Yeah, Transformers.
Like, holy shit, they're gonna do a tall, like a giant real size Transformer. That's crazy. But
yeah, that Transformers is funny. That's actually the first press screening I ever went to, and I wasn't even pressed yet. So I always remember that. Like now that I go to the screenings, I'm like, man, I remember what this was like to go to this and then be like, this is amazing. I got Optimus Prime right behind me.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Gee.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys miss the world pre Marvel Cinematic Universe, or do you like it as is? Because you know what I mean? Like all these movies that came out together kind of in tandem with each other. Like Friss and I were having a talk earlier. He was like Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man, and people are blinded by, look at Andrew. He's blinded by vintage and everything. He's like Tobey Maguire.
I'm not blinded by vintage.
But no. What I will say is this though. I think is unfair because Tom Holland also had the one Spider-Man with the most going for him, because he's getting implemented into a whole series of movies. Tobey Maguire didn't have that. And if I'm being honest, Andrew Garfield kind of got robbed, right? Like that's just my opinion. But I am happy it's Tom Holland. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy, that he's got all this going for him. He's about to be on his 4th Spider-Man movie, if I'm not mistaken.
I have the trailer, by the way. So at any point you guys feel like watching a little 2-minute trailer,
Oh, it's so good too. It's
I'm
so
always,
good, yeah.
I'm always down, dude. And
Let's
then
do it.
we can get to Andrew about why he hates me about,
Here we
about
go.
this thing.
here's the best Spider-Man right here.
All right, organic webs. Peter 2 had him. He was cool. You're cool. Sorry about that.
This whole thing can get really scary.
You sure you want to do this, Scorpion? You think I'm Scorpion?
Heightened senses.
Here we go.
Increased agility.
Yeah, you're okay.
Superior strength.
Hi, my name is Peter Parker. We used to know each other. But the truth is, I'm not just Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man. God, that's cool. And sometimes, Spider-Man has to do the hard thing, even if it breaks Peter Parker's heart.
If this was a threat, that can be anyone.
The people who love you.
You just have to trust me.
Fine. Love you because you're you. Just gonna let him go by himself? Never forget that. No matter how powerful you become.
I miss you, mate.
It's a new New York. Thanks to Spider-Man, crime rates have hit a record low. He's the pride of New York City, the hero nobody knows, but everyone wants to be.
You're the only one who's immune to it. You're the only one who can sense it.
Did you miss me, Spidey? I am totally out of control.
You're gonna do something, you better do it now.
Let's end this on a high note, huh?
Spider-Man, brand new day. In theaters July 31st.
Whoa.
The Hulk in that is like the best.
I
version.
didn't even realize he was fighting the Hulk.
Was
in
that
this one.
Florence Pugh in there too?
Yeah, she's in
Oh,
it
man.
briefly.
It,
she's in
it looks like Thunderbolts is going to get an appearance in that since
Yeah.
she's in it.
That's
It-
gonna be so badass, dude.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
excited to
that's
see
cool.
this one.
Yeah,
There was actually another trailer, and the end of the trailer was so fucking good because you got Spider-Man Tom Holland's just sitting there, and he's about to fight a bunch of security guards. He just starts stretching. He's like, "Oh, I'm not like a high school kid when he's stretching." He's like,
which makes you think, dude, superheroes with powers have to exercise and stretch to keep fit, or
especially Spider-Man. It's like being flexible is kind of
Yeah.
his thing, right? Like, yeah.
all right, Andrew, let me have it.
Listen. Kirsten Dunst and Tobey Maguire. Okay. Nothing will ever like surpass that connection, that romance. Okay. Zendaya ain't it. She was fine in Dune, whatever. But,
whatever.
but that's
Did,
my
did
that's
Tom
my
and
hot take.
Zendaya exchange a like an upside down kiss at all? I don't think
Yeah.
so.
I didn't see it in the
iconic,
trailer.
yeah.
Yeah, well, that kiss too. It's like just a lot of iconic things out of that time period. That was also when Pokemon was like vintage, if the vintage era. We all want to go back there, and you all know that.
Take me back. I was like 7 when I saw Kirsten Dunst as Mary Jane. And I was like, all right, that's
I was
That's it.
never
Like that's a woman.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make a comment on that.
I'm gonna comment on a 7-year-old just splooting himself. Right
all right.
there.
Okay. Fine. Who's the hottest Spider-Man?
What?
Wait, what?
You mean the hottest Mary Jane, or you do mean the hottest Spider-Man?
Andrew Garfield is
what
the
I
I
hottest
already
Spider-Man,
gave you.
right?
I already gave you the answer.
I mean, Andrew
Okay,
Garfield is
he's-
the hottest Spider-Man because, like,
That's what
the
I'm
other-
saying.
I thought he was the coolest Spider-Man. I think
cool.
Tom
He is.
Holland's like he's like a great embodiment of Spider-Man.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought Tobey Maguire in the latest one where it was like the all three of them together, that was the best version of Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, where he's like grown up and he's kind of just like
Yeah,
he's kind of
for
chill now. versus he's kind of a dork in the OG ones. I don't know.
Yeah, they made him really when they brought Andrew Garfield out for the next one. I was like, this is more like the Peter Parker like I remembered from like the 90s.
Yeah.
He was a little bit like
comic book.
Yeah, but like I get that the original one was like super dorky, but yeah, that was always when Andrew Garfield came through, I was like, that's my guy. But I really like Tom. I mean, Tom owns that role in ways that, you know, he did a freaking backflip off a deck for his like his like whatever submission tape and stuff.
We have some ridiculous pulls in the Discord right now. Someone turned a $25 pack into what year is this? 1980 Amazing Spider-Man, 105 insured value. Someone just pulled a $400 pack. Oh my God, Sombra just pulled the Doc Ock card from the $25 machine.
Let's go.
Yo, what is happening? It's like being early to Bitcoin.
Dude, I'm telling you what.
That's what this show is. It's alpha. You know?
But being early to Bitcoin?
Yeah.
All right, well, that's it for Catch and Release. Congratulations, folks.
Yeah.
I thought that one might be a little bit more difficult, but you guys nailed it. Shout out to the community here.
Andrew's just giving all our stuff away over here.
Me?
Like 400 on a $50 pull, man.
Yeah, that's right. Listen, let's crank up that EV. 5% higher than Coyer.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a question for you guys too. That like as far as comic books go, I watched Buddha walk around at the LA Card Show, and we have a clip of him offering to pay with crypto for cards, and the guy basically was just like, he was a money guy. He was like, yeah, you want to give me money? I don't have a way to take that money, but if it's easy for you to onboard me and tell me how to get this wallet, I'll take crypto for this. Do you think that would work in the comic book world? Going into these old school comic book shops and be like, hey, I'll pay you in USDT.
So
absolutely not.
Yeah. I mean, I would say like, honestly, like part of the challenge of sourcing all of this material for the machines has been dealing with people who are like more old school. And like, we love that part about it because it's an opportunity for us to like buy a bunch of inventory from them, and we're able to help them because, you know, they're moving their comics and their cards. But I mean, it's so old school. These like even those stores, like, I mean, a lot of them, you know, we're talking cash, we're talking, you know, even just like getting them on email sometimes is kind of hard. And I'm not trying to like punch down. There's tons of them that are, I'm sure, are more responsive, but some of the ones that we've been dealing with, like, they're great partners, but they're not hooked into anything beyond kind of what they were doing in the 80s probably, or 90s and stuff, as far as technology is concerned.
What's comicbook.com doing to like, you know, abstract the chain from, you know, like the UI standpoint here? Because when I logged on, the immediate option, you saw Andrew do it. He typed his credit card in, bought a pack in 2 seconds. And so do you see that getting easier? Do you see like burying maybe the phantom options a little bit on the platform? Or, you know, how are you guys like positioning yourselves to capture this massive audience that comicbook.com has existing? Is it chain abstraction, or is it more of like an educational approach for you guys?
Well, it's certainly both. I mean, at the end of the day, the gotcha stuff is still mostly a crypto native activity. Even though there is like, at the end of the day, I think that it's a better experience than a physical pack opening because you guarantee yourself a graded asset, or at least you can. And that's like, even if you open a pack, usually you don't get a hit. Sometimes you get a hit, but then you got to pay another, like whatever, 60, 70 like dollars to get it graded. Takes 6 weeks.
Does it?
And
anymore?
It depends how much you pay. You know, if you bribe someone, maybe it'll take 3 weeks. But you know, like who knows? But anyway, point being is like, we're actually this is some secret alpha that we weren't gonna announce publicly until later in the week, but the marketplace is technically live on the site. We're gonna like we have a rollout plan, but we do feel like the marketplace is probably a better right now go to market for mainstream collectors, because you can get exactly what you want. And the experience is amazing. You buy it, you own it immediately. It takes 20 seconds. It's like and you can just grow your collection in your account. It's insured. It's like the marketplace is a massive unlock over existing you know, like what exists basically. And the Gotcha Machine is a marketing and comms challenge. But because, again, there are core things about the Gotcha model that are better than the IRL pack opening experience. I think it's just a matter of time, but it's not a technology problem anymore. It's a culture and storytelling problem.
Yeah.
And that's actually way harder to solve for than a technology problem.
Yeah, I think on the technology side, though, it's so much cooler. It's kind of like owning comic books that you have the NFT like token of. So much easier to show people. Anybody ever invited you to their house to show you their comic books? That's not a fucking not awkward situation. That's like, let me go find the stack of books. Don't touch them. Don't look at them.
My stuff.
Here's my collection.
Even looking for old comic books, like, you know, I have a tattoo on my arm and I wanted it like Silver Surfer Planet style because he's my favorite. Going to the comic book shops here in Pittsburgh, the comic books are not nicely displayed on the walls and on shelves with nice lighting in their packaging. No, they're in these office boxes and it smells like pee.
It smells so bad,
there's like
bro.
800 boxes on these folding tables you got to rifle through. It's not a fun experience to look for these things. And I think you guys hit the nail on the head with kind of putting the marketplace a little bit more at the forefront here for people to do their shopping because it's just a better experience. And I'm wondering if like the NFT version of this comic book came with like a readable version or something. And like, once you've got your NFT, now you can read the comic book or something. That would be the icing on the freaking cake.
We have talked about that some, I think, Andrew, like with me, just like there's so many companies now that have the digital comics. Like, I mean, that does seem like something that is where this would eventually head is, you know, partnering with somebody there and stuff.
I mean, the thing that's interesting about this conversation right now is like even the subtle ways that you guys are using the word NFTs, like you can't do that. You can't, like people, especially a lot of like actual collectors, like they hate crypto, and they have these talking points, whether it's like it's destroying the environment or it's and it's like as soon as you bring up the wrong buzzword, it's like they don't want to hear it.
They're like, hey, you ask a comic book guy if he wants to make it an NFT instead of being a physical, and he's like, you basically said, hey, do you want to start doing business with Satan? And
Andrew literally has like, we have like banned words for Andrew that he's like not allowed to use on calls because it just like,
I created those banned words.
Well, he's self-moderating.
Yeah, that's right. But no, like it's again like anything in markets, the challenge is the opportunity. So somebody's going to break through with this model.
100%.
Collector Crypt already kind of has. So here we are. Let's get the mainstream on board without them knowing.
What I found out is like, to Chris's point, money talks. And particularly when you're procuring inventory, vendors know money. If you're like, hey, I'm going to give you this kind of money, you know, you want to make a deal with us? Let's see what happens. And it, you know, we had like a 50% success rate when we were at the LA Card Show. Do you have that clip pulled up? I kind of want to show it.
Tell me when.
Is that what you're doing with Jorge?
Yes. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I saw those. Yeah, let's roll the clip.
Let's roll the clip.
Here we go.
I'm looking to make some big purchases with cryptocurrency today.
Take USDC or USDT? No. Take USDT or USDT?
What is that?
Crypto?
I have a wallet for that. If we made a big purchase, would you set up a wallet in 2 minutes? I mean, we should be done. Of course. Yeah, of course. If you were to open up a new wallet, I'm just white company, would you set your wallet? There's two top dogs. Phantom and Soulflare are both great.
I'm boarding the vendor.
There's not a card in here I don't like, dude. Like, you've got an incredible collection. I don't want to hold anything. Bro, I'm about to buy a $3,000 card. I can't have churro fingers. So, picking up for Collector Crypt, we've got the Japanese Magic card from Caladio Evolved. We've got the Sun and Moon Pikachu. We've got the Korean Moonbryon. And we've got this e-reader. Got yourself a deal, Johan. Tell me how this works. Like, how do you send me money to my account?
I'll show you. So when you are ready to withdraw to your Chase account, you hit that.
Okay. Here we go. Sent. Look at that. Instant. Thank you, Soulflare. This is my first crypto transaction.
Let's go.
That was a banger clip, dude.
Thank you, Soulflare. Shout out Soulflare.
I couldn't have gone better, honestly. And
I don't have a wallet. I don't even know what that is. And I was like, but I have a lot of money. Would you like to receive it?
Yeah, it was literally, that was the question. And that's what I love about like getting out of our own way in crypto. And it was like, you asked the man, hey, you have a thing I want. Can I give you money for it? And he said, yes.
Bingo.
I think it's funny to see the first guy completely fumble a $5,000 purchase.
He didn't have the card I wanted anyway, so.
No, dude.
But also, what's interesting is that's the vendor side of the equation.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we're not the consumer side of the equation. But it's again like this is the perfect. It's the perfect market for crypto because there's real value that the blockchain introduces that can't be there without it.
Yeah.
And that's like very rare actually in consumer crypto.
Yeah. Use case is so strange. Product market fit so rare. And in this case, I actually feel like the grown-up big boy version of comic books on crypto is a better experience than comic books not on crypto. That's just
That's particularly with how much real estate they take up and condition and everything else. There's so many selling points. And for a vendor, it might be money. For a consumer, it might be, keep it stored in this warehouse. You have got a digital receipt of it. It's not gonna, your wife's not gonna be pissed because you've got 500 comic books in your office, or
Quick
God
question.
forbid a pipe bursts and they get all soggy.
Yeah,
or something.
exactly, bro.
Yeah. Quick question. When you guys get when comic books get graded, do the graders include like being able to like do they scan it and include like being able to read
Fuck
it?
it up. You would destroy it if you open up all these old ass things and just like
but they have to look through every single page to grade it, dude. That's what I'm trying to say. So like, do they also scan as they go through? And you have this.
I don't think CGC and those companies scan by default and like offer you like a readable thing. It's a little bit more, I think, Ben, correct me if I'm wrong, but more decentralized than that. Like some anyone could scan a book, right, and put it online. So there's not like a formal authority of like comic book scanners.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's obviously just like with PSA on the on the Pokemon card side and stuff like that, there's more trusted vendors than others. But I mean, in theory, you could, there are different companies doing it, and they don't all have the same process or rigor necessarily either. So, but I think that's why like a lot of them look at like CGC and stuff like that. That tends to be maybe the standard if there is one. But
I think 2-minute warning to rip 3 packs for the stream. We're gonna get into the retweet the space giveaways right now. 1 minute warning to rip 3 packs on stream. We're gonna do our damnedest to finish punctually so I can make my flight. Oop, I keep
That's
so
right.
I can make my flight.
We have 3 minutes.
Well, we got a little wiggle room here, but
no, we don't.
Sansa, turn off all the bullshit filters, anyways, because the bot fucking filters don't even work. So
we have a list now. They're either gonna win or they're not gonna win. So
no, don't click the button. I just said scroll up a little bit. You see the bot filter? Yeah, include all. Bot filter off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. Don't.
This right here is the bot filter. You ready?
I have 1 credit left, dude. We're fucked.
So we're not re-rolling it all. Oh shit. All right, turn it back on. Goddamn.
That's why. All right, here we go. Shout out to DJ Next Picker. I can't even afford the premium reveal. That's how down in the trenches we are right now.
God damn it.
Wait, is that me?
You're a scammer.
Wait, I can't win.
Wait, that's back in. Yeah.
Yo, what the heck?
I think like insider trading.
This is a setup.
Like I don't know.
This is a
Oh
setup.
my god. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. I'm going to put a giveaway in the Tall Grass channel after this space, and we'll initiate the prizes that way. This doesn't count.
I'm not
also,
gonna lie.
Reza, you have 11 followers. Also does not count. Sorry, come to the Discord.
I don't know, guys. I think Reza, I don't know. I think Reza's a real account, man.
Wow. All right.
Are you guys gonna be at Comic-Con?
Yeah, we'll be at the San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah. All right. Let's meet up for sure. Cause I'll be there. You guys have to come and we're actually going to have a physical version of the machine there at, Todd McFarlane's booth, actually.
Dude.
Damn. I know a guy who's good with a camera. He should definitely go.
Yeah, we got to get Chris there, man. If you guys need some content, this dude's the whiz. He's out in LA too.
Yeah. Definitely. Let's find
we
a
can
meetup.
have a couple of Pepsis together too while we're over in California.
Yes.
I know of a couple boat parties.
Yeah, I was gonna
too,
say
so
I
we
only,
should
I
have
only
other
drink them
nice-
on boats, really.
Yeah.
All right,
let's
I'm
do
pulling
it.
my list. I'm going to share the screen here. We'll do these giveaways and then we'll turn it over to final thoughts. Congratulations to Sombra and Sylvain who won our catch and release today. Pretty badass.
Honestly, so I know Sylvain deserves it. I see that guy reply guying in the trenches every day. So shout out.
Shout out Sylvain. All right, we're pulling this list. We've got 2372 packs opened in the last hour. Pretty neat.
I think we need an AI video intro for the good tech portion of.
We need a new AI
Show.
intro because I'm actually getting a little bit sick of the intro song.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say it here.
We've changed it pretty often, but it's been a minute.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome.
I think
Obviously, you play it over and over and over again. You got to, you know.
Yeah, I mean we're about 27 episodes deep on this fucking thing. So
No, we're not. We're like 8 episodes deep.
Yeah, it's not that. It was bad for a minute. I was watching that trailer of Spider-Man, and I was thinking, I can't believe our trailer was longer than this.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, we got to vibe code a cooler thing.
Yeah.
What, you don't like my very sophisticated method of choosing here? Lucky number 13.
No, I don't like it.
Can't you
He doesn't
save
like
a
it.
theme that at least has like the rainbow colors of the collector crypt?
That
thing?
would imply I know what I'm doing
That'd
5
be
minutes
effort.
ahead of the streams, and
For
I
sure.
don't. So
I know. 51 episodes is not enough. We need more time.
77. And
He said that. Oh boy. That was the audio theme.
It was.
7.
74? 73.
There you go.
That's when Sansa was born.
1990, bitch.
Oh.
Don't you forget it.
Oh, my bad.
70
Vintage.
Vintage.
Sansa's vintage.
vintage with hand, foot, mouth disease for my almost 2-year-old son.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
8J
it hurts to walk. So it's been
33
great.
in A.
We're praying for you, Sansa.
E9. Congratulations.
Praying for me
you each
too,
get $100.
man. Thank you.
Let's
Thank you.
go. Let's go. How many people? Like, what's the number of people? 86.
87.
87. Okay, so I won 1 out of 87 chance. You're saying?
If you ripped 3
Or more.
packs on stream, you would have had a 1 out of 87 chance. Yep.
Yeah, that was a different.
Oh, I see. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it's a different one. We do multiple giveaways so people can feed their village.
And so these
That makes
prizes
sense.
will be given away after I make it through TSA. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Give this man some grace. All
Please,
right.
for the love of God.
Pray for him.
Not too much.
Anyways.
All right.
What time is your flight, dude?
4:30. And it's a
He needs to go.
45-minute fucking Uber to the
Left
airport. So.
there by now.
That's not that bad. That's not that bad.
That's
We'll be
insane,
fine.
dude. Okay.
All right. Final thoughts. I got my finger on the trigger. Let's do this. What's the let's close
Yeah,
the show
call
out.
to
What do you
actions. What's next? Spider-Man, is this going to become a staple on the gacha? Is this a temporary thing? You know, what's next for comicbook.com this summer, aside from San Diego Comic-Con, which sounds badass?
Massive questions. So essentially, we're launching the Spider-Man machine, and we're gonna see how it goes with you guys. You might even see it appear on the Collector Crypt site on one day. Who knows where this goes? But I think that what we're looking to focus on a comic book is just simple, good assets and coverage of the fan economies that we've been doing for years and years and years. Spider-Man, Batman, all these Marvel, DC characters. We're looking to come more into modern IP as well. We have some announcements around that soon. But we're looking to ecosystem build. We launched the vending machines. We launched the marketplace. We have some advancements that are coming soon on the comic book website. And we just want to be a really good home for collectors, both from a community standpoint, building your collection standpoint, and being first in the know as news drops around your favorite IP and fan economy.
Yeah, and if they're like, I mean, if people are like into collectibles, I think we're like one of the only like outlets that are really kind of like trying to hit that every day with like a bunch of articles. And so like we have an entire team, whether it's Pokemon or vintage action figures or like comic books, we're like scouring eBay and looking at like heritage auctions and all of these different places where this kind of stuff is getting sold and finding just like really cool stuff that we can highlight that's either up for sale or that's, you know, just broke some kind of record. One of the weirdest ones last night that I was looking at when I was approving topics was a physical concept map for the 1984 Pitfall video game. You guys remember that? Like, and it was like the little, so it's like, it was the entire map of all the places where you could fall and stuff. And they had like sticky notes on it with like where the enemies were going to be. Obviously not, you know, like Pokemon cards or whatever, but just like cool, like fandom focused, like, you know, things that people are able to highlight and potentially buy and stuff like that.
And Ben, how many pieces of original editorial do we create and post per day?
Yesterday we published 79 articles.
Good Lord.
And that's the core that we're looking to really build around. Like, the writers and the team, the editorial have been very disciplined for 2 decades, just cranking out original, really good content on all these things. And so that's the foundation, really, that we're looking to build on top of and gather community around and have partners like you all to do fun things.
Oh yeah, this was great. I'm glad we had a full dedicated episode. You know?
Yeah, funny because the last time we were in a bit of a mad scramble, weren't we?
Yeah.
And now we're just trying to not miss a flight. That's all.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Baseball to send us. Make sure when you get on your flight, let us know. Send out a tweet, so because we're all gonna be very worried about you.
Okay, I'll let you guys know.
Okay, thank you.
And shout out to Instagram for sticking with us on this episode. We're working through this thing, and we're working through errors. So they were asking, you know, are we doing Guess That Pokemon today? We're like, no, fam, not today.
No, we're not.
But we will be back next Wednesday at 1 p.m. EST. Make sure you don't miss us. See you then.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
しめるほどけた夢をまた結び直す草の上で静かに深呼吸 Back in the grass また歩き出せる